it going?
Good to see you.
Good to see you, man.
Hey, lady.
All right, we've got Chicago State with us. Coach Schilde, we start with you with an opening comment, then we'll take some questions.
I'd like to start off by just thanking God for this amazing opportunity to get to work with the young men that I work with each day. That's a blessing, and to God be the glory. I think this is the best time of the year when you got March Madness going on. I tell everybody the single best sporting event is March Madness, and for us to have the opportunity to actually play in it and have the opportunity to, play for NCAA tournament bid, that's huge for us, and we had that opportunity. I've coached some seniors, man, that I'm going to definitely miss, who night in and night out has left it on the court, and even in practice, we got on them, they came back and just fought. But I give a lot of credit to Bakersfield. Bakersfield was determined. They answered every run we had. And that was an experienced team, an experienced group that, they remembered losing us the two previous times we've played them. And both of those games was a dogfight. So I didn't expect this to be anything different. But I'm proud of my young men, man. We made plays. We fought. We answered some of their runs. And, but a guy like Grayson, he's one of the better guards I've ever coached against, and I've been coaching over 20 years, and so he made some plays, and that's what leadership, that's what experience do for you, and I wish Bakersfield good luck. I love their head coach. It was one of my closest friends and a brother of mine. But these two young men over here, man, I would like to tell you, Nate Duhan. He went out like a true senior, where he really tried to put the team on his back and tried to carry us, and he did over the last couple ball games. I'm excited to have the other young man, Clark, coming back, and after him getting a taste of this and being a part of the WAC and this conference tournament, I know he's excited about it. I know it's going to make him and the rest of the returning guys focus, and knowing that they want to put themselves in position again next year, that we can get one of those bids. So like I said, man, I don't have a job because it can't be a job, because it's too much fun that I'm doing, so I don't consider this a job. I've just been blessed to work with the young men and young people I get to work with each day.
Take some questions.
Hi, Coach. I'm from the Bakersfield paper, just so you know who I am. Just talk a little bit about the 6-minute mark. You guys had a stretch where I think you missed 10 consecutive shots there, and a couple of them were, pretty good shots. I mean, good. It wasn't like you were bad shot selection. I'm wondering, do you think it was a fatigue thing? Because I know you had a lot of the guys had a lot of minutes at that point. Did any theory on maybe what happened? You got cold. That's when they got a little separation on you.
Yeah, and you could address it to fatigue, but at that point, we also had a couple guys out there who hadn't played much the first half because it was foul trouble. So if you could say some guys probably was fatigued, but I can't buy that, because we had these guys who have been playing those type minutes and been playing, doing those parts of the game all season. So I don't know if it was fatigue, but what I think it was, our guys really wanted to make them shots, and like you said, it was good looks, and those are shots that at least 7 out of 10 times they'll make them, and if they had the opportunity to get those looks again, I'm sure they would make them.
Nate, talk about just you or Clark on this. Your quickness really, the first 2 times you played Bakersfield, your quickness really hurt them. They had a lot of turnovers, and it really, tonight I think you hurt them again a little bit. Especially in the first half. Maybe they weren't getting turnovers, but you're getting hands on balls. It was kind of gumming up the timing of the plays and things like that. Just talk about the quickness and how you guys try to take advantage of that against these guys tonight.
We really just tried to play to our strengths, and being quicker than a lot of teams is one of the things that we're better at. It worked out for us for most part of the game, but at the end, they were able to make the adjustments.
Clark, talk about your game because I know you're up until the end there, you're leading the team in scoring up until maybe the last 4 or 5 minutes. You looked like you were just able to take advantage of driving the ball inside, hitting a combination of outside shots. Just talk about how you played tonight.
Well, it was all my teammates helping me out. Screening from Eddie. Eddie's like one of the best screeners I ever played with, and he was just getting me good looks. And like Coach was telling us the whole game, attack their big man, number 42, and just try and make plays. That's all I was trying to do, is just make plays and help our team get a chance to win. But.
And Coach, last thing I have, just Quinn has been your leading scorer all season long, and he didn't play a whole lot in the first half. Was that because he had fouls, or was it just? I know he took a lot of long threes and didn't hit them, and I didn't know if what the main reason, because he played a lot in the second half.
Yeah, no, his was strictly foul trouble. We got a rule: if you get 2 fouls in the first half, you got to sit. And we were more concerned making sure we would have him in the second half and towards the end of the game. But it wasn't because missed shots. No, his was strictly foul trouble. And, he's been our leader. We go as Quinn Pippen goes. And, when he struggled the way he did tonight, it's hard for us to win. And it showed. And he's a much better shooter than 1 for 7 and 1 for 6 from 3. He's a much better shooter than that.
Is that all? All right, thanks, you guys.
All right, thank you guys, and God bless.
Thank you.